Hi everyone, this is Mohammad Abdullah Khan, the founder of SiteSkite, and today I'm going to demo you the entire SiteSkite product demo, which includes all the nitty-gritty details and feature sets. We call it next generation WordPress management, but I call it the web ops for WordPress. And why it is because we have a lot of security features, recovery features, maintenance features, sandbox features in our platform, which makes our platform like equals to the web ops to our WordPress system. So without much delay, let's get started for the demo. So first of all, in order to use SiteSkite, you need to have a free account or a paid account, which you can just start with get started button. So I already have an account right now, so I can without sign up the account, I just can show you how you can start it. So you need to create first sandbox site first of all. If you have your live website, you can integrate, but I can show you how we can start with this quick demo. So WP Show is our sandbox platform, which is part of SiteSkite. You can simply type wp.show. It will create your sandbox site in which you can immediately use for testing purposes or development purposes. You know that. So it's available within, like, you can just spin up within 1 second. So let me log into the admin panel. Okay. Yes, I logged in. And what is my site? This is the random name of the site. So I will copy it and I will go to my dashboard. Okay. You can see I have a lot of websites here and in the with different mode of views. So the view modes we have, and so the sidebar, collapsible sidebar, and the entire you can see the screens. So this is the entire dashboard looks like. I can go into detail later on. First, let me add the website. So we created a website here. The URL I will put the system, and then so once we add the URL, after that we need to copy the API key, SiteSkite API key, and we need to install the plugin to connect to link with the SiteSkite with your portal. There is already here a detailed documentation for your review. So let me adding the plugin, SiteSkite plugin, SiteSkite, install it. By the way, it shows 10 plus down install. It's not like that. We have a lot of agencies right now who have more than 50 websites activated, but it takes time to populate because we are new. Okay, so the we need to copy the API key. We replaced it. I'm doing a little faster everything because it should not take much time. The video length will be increased after that. Okay, so now we link the site with our portal, and yes, we have the site is successfully linked with SiteSkite portal. Okay, now we need to navigate to the dashboard. Okay, so we successfully linked one website to our SiteSkite portal. It was as it's simple and easy. Just need to add an API key, and after that, you can manage the entire process of the entire platform using the SiteSkite. So we can catch all the data, like now start fetching the themes, plugins. You can see, yes, and backup. Backup is our like a feature which you can create multiple type of backup, like a database backup, full backup, files backup. So this is our core feature. Let me create a one backup here during this session. Okay, yes, it started now. The best part of our backup is it's real time, and you can see here it's real time, and it will start fetching the data once the backup is created and uploaded to the cloud server. So we have monitor also. So whenever we link the website to our platform, you need to enable the backups, you need to enable the monitor, because this is something we allow user to explicitly perform these actions in order to make sure that these features they need to be activated. So yes, the monitoring system is already stabled and it shows the domain expiry, everything. SSL also shows. And but if you would like me to resume, I can resume it. Yes, I'm just starting the resuming the monitor. So now it started. So now we can see the monitor is started to like pinging the server and getting the response, and all those details comes up here in every minute. So we can see if in any case if website goes down, it will show here, and also it will send notification to the account holder. Same for performance. Performance is like Google Core Web Vitals. It will fetch the website performance of like desktop performance and mobile performance. uh, like these the very important details with every website maintenance platform agency needed actually. So this is here, you can see for desktop it shows 87 and 74. We can also see the users of our platform, and also we can add, modify, edit. Yes, you can see we do have domain. Okay, so this domain has 220 33 days remains. Okay, so this is how the entire when you link your website with SiteSkite portal, it start fetching all the details from your server, and you can start creating, enabling backups and monitoring everything. So now you can see you can create tags with that within our platform, and you can add notes, and you can also modify the search indexing, enable debug, enable maintenance mode, search and replace, and a lot of features we have in one click experience. Let me show you. For example, if we have here, so if this plugin, I can do rollback to the previous version, for example 5.5. Right now which version it shows? It shows 5.3.3 plugin. If I will roll back to 3.1, okay, I can roll back and it will immediately roll back the entire plugin. So you can see 5.3.1, and then if I would like to update the plugin, and I can make activate also, because right now this mean this inactive. So inactive plugins are filtered, active plugins are filtered here. So let me update this plugin. Okay, so this is how we update plugins and themes with the same practice. You can add the plugins by just searching here. For example, WP Control, a very famous cron management plugin you can install, and you can also create the presets for the plugin in one go. You can like install those plugins. So let's say I already created presets, file manager and cron, and I can one click install this plugin to our platform. So let me do it. I don't need to search. I've made presets. So SiteSkite also see some of the plugin has the vulnerability that system automatically detect and set that this are that this plugin, if you are installing it is a declared vulnerable version. So which one is this? It's a file manager. Okay, fine. Let's go for that. And it asking like, do you want me to activate the plugin? No, for now not. So let's proceed with that. So it's one by one it going to install the plugin on the platform, and then you can see in the dashboard. Okay, so these presets can be created using the WP Essentials we have in our this tab. The WP Essentials, you can add the plugins there, and then later on when you install any plug theme, install the any connect any site with the SiteSkite portal, so then you can push those presets in plugins to bundle package in one click to the site. So it saves your for example, if you're an agency owner and there are some set of plugins you every time deploy to the customer side, but you need to every time like search and install, search and install. So we save this thing by creating this essential part. You need to create presets of the plugins, and then you can just submit to the in one click to that desired connected site. It will have within a few seconds all those plugins install on the platform. So yes, you can see basic site. If I'm choosing the basic site, it shows me the this presets. So always can, and even I can like update the names and everything from there. Let me go to the plugins. You can see file manager, hello dolly, wphtxl, cron. This appears because we just push those preset to the live site, which is our currently staging site. So we also have the site switcher, which you can always, that switch between the site in within one window. So that's also a very handy feature. There's an WP admin access, for example. If I can log out myself from here, and again I want to like log in, it may allow to log in. So this is our one-click login experience. And then let me show you the live website. Let me check the backup. What's going on with the backup? Is it complete or not? Yeah, 74% completed. And if you see the details, the database is 183 KB, and the files are like almost 6,599 files, which almost cover 5,000 files are processed. Remaining files are 1,599, and overall it's processing. So it will get processed by the passage of time. Let me go to the other sites. For example, you can see that I'm opening the TechVento here, and you can see all the data appears like 64 performance grade. Yes, one interesting thing I would like to also show you the logs part. Okay, because the new, so we have the logs here in our server, which can be enabled using that currently debug log is enabled. That's why it shows the notice. But these are really pretty logs, which you can always can utilize for your debugging purposes. It's very user friendly, and also you can copy to clipboard these logs. And if you would like to see like a basic uh, style, simple style log, that can be shows like that. And if you would like to copy the entire log, you can copy like just one click. If you would like to do some searches in the log, you can perform like that. And if there is a log huge, if you know the path, you can just put the path of the log file, and then it will fetch the log here as well. So we try to cover every aspect for logs debugging. And it's easy to manage, because as website maintenance is one end, but we would like to bring more innovative features in website maintenance space, in DevOps space, so a user have more control over the platform in case of any problem happens. So what I will do right now, my favorite feature of SiteSkite is like break the website, okay, and then admin access grant, which is most of the companies, developers, agencies face the problem when they update the plugin theme. And if there is back core version problem, previous version, old version, and the plugin is the latest version, it can create a fatal error. If the PHP version is like old and the plugin use the latest PHP version or something happen, it can trigger fatal errors in the platform. So still you lose the account. Or maybe you directly working on the platform and you just made a change in the code which has some syntax error, it also caused the PHP fatal error. So in all cases, when the PHP fatal error appear on your site, your WordPress admin access completely inaccessible. So if you don't, if the system is unable to communicate with WordPress admin, WP admin, so you can't log in and the operations fails, everything fails. You need to come contact the hosting company to recover it. But think about that, you don't, if you don't have file manager, SFTP details, any credential of server level, you can't do anything, right? But if you install already install the SiteSkite plugin and set up everything in our portal, then we guaranteed your access to your WP admin. Is in most of the cases, it works perfectly. So let me show you this demo, how we can break the website. And remember that I'm not going to use SFTP file manager or any uh, admin master cpanel access, nothing. Just break it from live editor, and then make the enable from SiteSkite portal. So let's go to WP admin. Okay, file manager. There's a plugin here already, file manager. Okay. So WP content. Let me break any of the plugin. Okay, contact fob 7. um, so any file, any code, anywhere in the website WordPress ecosystem, if it has any problem, it will break your admin access. So let's say, for example, I will go to the includes. Okay, validation PHP editor. Okay, so the first problem I'll create now, this is the array with the params. We can passing the values. So let me break this by just removing those commas. And you know what I mean. This what will happen. It will trigger the PHP error right now. Save. Okay. Now file is saved. Overwrite. But now what will happen? The website is broke. Yes. It's mean I can't access WP admin. Yes. Completely finished. Because file is over right now and I don't have file manager access right now. You can see if I refresh the page, it's gone. So if I don't have file manager, SFTP, cPanel, is I can't go back and change everything. But in this case, there are plenty of developer agencies. Like, so for example, your customer is in holiday and you are maintaining the entire code of the website, everything maintenance contract. And this time if you broke the website and you don't have any master credentials of the account, server level, so you should wait for the customer to appear, make communication, and then hosting company will restore the problem is with that. If you restore the backup, what happens to your last 3 4 hours before activities, all those changes will be loose, because backups are like you know every 24 hours, every 12 hours they are taking backup, and sometimes restoring backup is also not suitable option. So in this case, this is I learn in based on my 15 years of experience when I'm working with the customers, where every time backups needed, but most of the time we no needed backups to restore. We want the last instance where I made a mistake and I would like to fix it. So in this case, now we need to just enable the SiteSkite recovery feature, which will create a virtual layer between the system, which can halted the entire platform to operate that way, instead of that way. To me, I mean, like the fatal error, it completely invoke, it will reset it to the normal default WordPress state. But it doesn't mean like it's disabling the plugins and themes. No, it's everything in database accurate, same, no changes in the database. It's a session, it's a middle layer of virtual SiteSkite created, which preventing those communication to happen. That, so let's see how it goes. So I enable the recovery mode. Let me go to the admin. Ah, so we have the admin access now. You can see the green bar is appears because SiteSkite, when start recovery mode, it's we are showing with the green bar, so you can understand. Okay, SiteSkite, your website is on maintenance recovery mode right now. So that point, our complete full demo live website we completely broke. So we can just now first modify the code again. Plugin file editor. Go back to the contact form 7. I remember it was include validation.php. Yes, I'll bring those comma back immediately and then update. Okay, so refresh the page. Okay, no, sorry. So I made the change, update the code. Now I will disable the recovery mode. Okay, I'll check the website. First of all, I will refresh the dashboard. Yeah, everything comes back. See the website. Yep. So So our recovery mode actually recover your website to the last instance instead of restoring the backup. However, you also can perform restores during recovery mode. So once you enable the recovery mode, you can just one click restore database, files, like full backup. We do have Classic and incremental backups, which can be enabled from these toggles. Classic backups are the complete snapshot of the backup, and every time it create the same snapshot of the backup. Incremental backups are like once the full backup complete, the next backup only will trigger those files to upload which are modified, which are changed. So it's safe. So for if you see the incremental backup list here, every time it's showing like 5 MB backups, but it's not like that. This the last incremental backup, I can see if there is a full incremental show. You can see the first incremental backup is 65 MB, and it has the the master of flag. This is the because incremental need a master backup, so it has the master label with that, and the all other are child backups. So every day when they are taking the backup, it's creating the like modified files that are uploading for your backup. But when you restore, it restores smartly uh, every time full backup. And you can always filter the classic backup. So we have classic backup. You can see the classic backups are 104 MB. So this is it. So once the backup be created, we can see the other part of the website features, which is the we tested sandbox, we test the recovery feature, we update the plugins, everything. We have the reports features. Okay, you can see the report feature here. Let me put my picture here. So these are the reports and abstract. Okay, which sites are in this report, and also we can filter how many sites in this report, and we can send these reports, select this for example site, and this report will send it to the email. We can download it, we can edit, and we can delete it. So these type of options, it appears here. You can simply just, I can show you by edit the report. Like for example, I can add the name of the report, the language support we have, and the entire like body copy of the message, and which can be translatable. Your signature file details. I can edit the cover, overview, add-ons, everything. Like this is everything is in place. You just need to create a report, and it automatically send reports to the your customer or to you. And the other part is like marketplace. We have marketplace also, which is interesting part. Let me show you the demo of marketplace. This is the website. I hope this website fix it, right? Yeah. So the website is live, but we have the sandbox site also. Let me go to the sandbox site. Which sandbox? So if you remember, I recently created a sandbox site, and site preview. Because sandbox sites we have expiry, which clear like using SiteSkite, you can create a sandbox site to test everything, and it automatically get deleted by the passage of time, which is currently 4 to 5 hours. So this is the sandbox site we have, and we can go to the marketplace to see what we can do with marketplace templates. Okay, yes. So there are a lot of marketplace template here, which we can install in our live website. So if you install our plugin to your website, existing website, you can override your existing website with this marketplace template. So it will completely reinstall everything and deploy the new template to your website. So in this case, I created a sandbox site already and have the plugin installed. Let me check it. And then we can perform the demo import. Yes, it's linked already. So for example, I wanted to see this template. It's an Apple design made in WordPress website. Yes, it's a WordPress website and a MacBook layout. So I can install it. Okay, so far 986 downloads install actually. So let me install it. Yes, this is the website. It was 1A6E. Yes, 1A6E. So we can install it. Yes, proceed. So it just installed the template in one click, and within few seconds, yes, yeah, it's available. So how quick and fast it is. So you can understand like what is the power of SiteSkite here, where we can by one click we can install template, win click demo, like backup, recovery, everything is as much as possible like user friendly. We do have users features where we can add users, invite users to our workspace, and we do have workspace here. You can see like Abdullah Chris workspace, and we can navigate to our customers workspaces. Mm. WP Essential, as I mentioned initially, like we can create the essential plugins sets, and then we can add in the groups. For example, uh, if I would say close this thing, I think fail to sync themes and health. Okay. For example, I will say demo builder. Okay. Mm. So I will choose this Spectra. Okay. These two plugins I choose, or maybe forms, four plugins, and I will give the name my demo, my builder. Okay. So now the preset will be appear here. Okay. And whenever you will install any linked install plugin to the any linked site, you can push it to these plugins to those linked site in one click. It's simple the way I gave you the demo. So sandbox management is here. Smart engine is our bulk management solution where you can perform the bulk plugin install, bulk theme install, and updates, rollbacks, everything you can do via this experience. So there is very simple process about that. Um, Here's the plugins, and if there is some problem appearing like about synchronization with the communication with the site during our connection, it's also showing you here the notification. And monitor, it's a bird eye view we have, where you can see all your sites in just one compact view, like every detail. You don't need to go in each site for all the details. Every details appear like SSL, incidents. All the monitor details are appear here in just small compact view. We say it bird eye view, uh, but like you will see now it's running currently. Okay. So you can see now here the it has the red. There's a downtime today happen, so it shows the red here. SSL details also showing here. Okay, and all the other sites, and the overall total number of sites with an average uptime. Everything's are clearly mentioned in our portal, which is uh, manageable, easy to manage. So there are a lot of features. If I will cover, it will take more time about that. For example, blueprints. We have the blueprints as well. Like you can create blueprints for your existing installable site, and you can share with the public, which can create another demo sandbox site every time when they click the link, and you can always embed those entire process as a shareable URL, which I can show you here. For example, this is the blueprint of the following existing site. If I will copy and load the website, so it can install all those themes and plugin in one click. Blueprints are like a pre-configured entire website, and this can be shared to your friends or public or community, or you can keep it for your private uh, utilization purposes. So if you would like to share it, you can always give a name, and it can create a URL with your branding and everything. So this is as part of blueprints, and I hope I have gone through everything in detail. Thank you so much for taking time, and looking forward to see more and more feedback from you guys. Like this is already we developed this feature based on community feedback, and so far we have a good feedback from customers and the users who using. So you can did you see like this, there's a one security risk here. What does it mean? Like, okay, we can see our list of sites, but we can also immediately see, like, we have security risk, 3 updates, and what is the security risk? I can see immediately, look, it's a file manager. Okay, if there is an update available, we can just perform one click update and it will be update the plugin. So SiteSkite is full powerhouse of WordPress. It's a DevOps for WordPress, and we have a lot of feature plan in this year end, and will comes in every quarter of this year. And we keep improvising and making the platform stable and more powerful. Our backups and restore is one of the coolest feature in our platform, and site recovery features is one of our coolest features, sandboxing. So let's see. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye.